It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning and welcome to the morning show. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop. How are you, sir? You've been traveling the world.
Traveling the world since Sunday.
We missed you.
I know, right?
You haven't been here all week.
All week.
All week.
All Tuesday.
You come and show up for one day.
All Tuesday.
For crying out loud. Banker's hours. No, but you had a trip. You just got back yesterday, didn't you?
Yep. I took my time coming back. I left Sunday, 9-hour drive to Elkhart, Indiana. What's in Elkhart, Indiana, you might ask?
What's in Elkhart, Indiana?
Manufacturers of RVs galore, buddy.
Really?
Oh, man. Yeah. Forest River and Alliance and Jayco. I mean, there's Lippert, the ones that make the frames. Cummins, Onan generators that go in the RVs. I mean, this place is
It's
massive.
all in one location.
It's all in one location. Well, it's spread out across a couple of towns. Middlebury and Elkhart and probably another one I can't think of the name. It was information overload. It was 3 manufacturers in 2 days. I went to Jayco the first day, and that was all day. And Alliance RV and Forest River, the Rockwood brand, the second day. So 2 in 1 day. And I mean, there's something different to learn at each one. But it was really cool to find out at Jayco that there's people that have worked there, and we're talking hundreds, if not thousands of people that have worked there 5 years or more, but more impressive, 25 years, 35 years. They celebrated a guy's 45th year there because they've been in business over 50 years. Forest River's been in business over 50 years. Alliance is relatively new. They started in 2019. But they have a lot of people that have been there since they started. And man, they were like a big family there at Alliance. And we're in there. They got us some grub. Look at that. Put the blue compass on the side. Looking spiffy.
They just dazzled you up.
Just looking spiffy. But it was a really cool trip. And then we had a Blue Compass dinner Monday night. All of the big wigs, as you could say, the president and CEO, the CFO, they were the head of HR, all the region presidents, our region president, Logan Gregory, the Southwest region or the Southeast region president. They were all there. Yeah.
If you were a name in your business, you were there.
If you were a name, you were there.
I get it.
It was really cool. It was cool that I got to
go.
Go. Yeah.
And you got to see them build an RV
from start to
finish. You see all the little details, and I think that'd be pretty cool to see.
It was.
Especially when you're selling them and somebody asks a question, you're going to have a little better understanding of how it went together.
So, but each one had their uniqueness to them. Jayco, they have the J Feather and the J Flight and the Eagle and North Point, Pinnacle, and so it was cool to get to go through each one of those. They used a little different materials for the roof on this one than that one. It's cost.
Yeah.
But they're big on safety, and it starts with their frame. They never take a standard frame from Lippert. They always have their engineers look at it for changes they think that need to be made. And a lot of other manufacturers, and I won't say who, follow suit. They see what the changes that they've made to the frames that have made them better. Not that the standard frame isn't good enough, but they just feel like making it better, But Jayco always says their motto is they're not better, they're just different. They're just different. They do things differently. But you've been in business since, was it 1967? You're going to know how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
The experience.
And Jayco's been, like you said, they've been around. Heck, I know the 9, and I'm not even that familiar with all the different RVs. But, Jayco's been around for a while.
So, it was cool. It was really cool. But on my way home, I took my time. I didn't do it all in one day. I spread it out. I left Tuesday afternoon, and I drove about halfway and then stopped outside of St. Louis and then drove the rest of the day. I slept in. That was nice on Wednesday. Slept in real good.
Slept in real good, Clark.
Yeah, and then took my time on the way back, and here I am.
All fresh, refreshed, and ready to go.
And ready to go. But, yeah, it was really impressive. It was really, really impressive.
So are you dreading the back to work? And I'm not saying because of your job. I'm just saying normally if I'm gone for a few days, I'm overloaded when I get back. I mean, with all the stuff that needs to be done. So
well, yeah, because, they sold 5 while I was gone, so I'm going to have to update all my boards. We call it boards, and figure out who those people were and what they bought. But no, taking my time on the way back helped a lot. It helped a lot. Instead of just rushing back, running 100 miles an hour and getting back in one day.
And being wore out and going straight to work. And, I get it.
Yeah, it's too much. A lot of people flew in. They flew into Chicago, Ubered or got a rental car, and then flew back out. But when my boss and I were talking about that, because of how rural we are, I was going to have to be routed. I think fly to drive to Springfield. That's 2 hours, and then fly to Dallas, and Dallas take me to Chicago. Well, I could have a layover in Dallas,
I get it.
And then be on the plane for a couple hours, an hour here, hour there, 2 hours here, 2 hours there, driving here. I mean, it would have been 6 hours worth of just trying to fly there. And I thought, and Nate had said, dude, you might as well just drive. It's 9 hours. And I really love a road trip. I love jumping in a rig and going far, I mean, I don't.
Now, were you traveling by yourself? I know when you were down there, everybody was there, but
yeah, I travel by myself, which is cool because I listen to music or a podcast and just a man in his thoughts.
There you go.
Yeah. So
I used to listen to when I did a lot of traveling, those books on audio and just sit there and listen to a book as I'm driving and just.
It's good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. But on my way back, we got a nice surprise. I got a text from our region president and I don't know if you've heard of them, Brinkley RVs.
Brinkley.
They're the new hot thing right now.
Okay.
And we are going to get them.
Really?
Yep, they got the green
awesome.
light. Not sure when the first one will hit the lot, but if you're interested in a Brinkley RV, we'll get ready. I'd say in the next month or two, we're going to have a lineup out there of both travel trailers and fifth wheels. So.
That's awesome.
And they're the new look. I mean, everything about them, just people are loving it. So,
awesome.
Yeah. I like getting new shiny things. Oh, man,
I like
708.
I like the fifth wheels now that they got the front living rooms, and they just seem like you've got so much room.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem like the living room's as big as most houses, living rooms.
Yep.
So I think that's pretty cool.
Or
of course,
rear,
everybody's likes something different. But.
Yeah. Well, and on the opposite end of that, they got the rear den. You got the opposing slides in the back, and the TV sits at the back, and 3 spots for sitting. 2 of the couches are fold-out beds. Yeah. I'm a fan of the front bathroom because the front bathroom utilizes the whole front cap and the front end to have your closet space, and your bathroom's usually dual sinks, a bigger shower.
Oh, okay.
And then it's your bedroom, and the bedroom has a slide, and having a bed slide gives you a lot more space.
I saw some of them, the huge walk-in closets, like, oh my God, you're in an RV. But, like you said, some people are living in those full-time now, and when you get to like that, you need a little bigger closet than what's in a standard,
right?
Travel trailer for people just traveling.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to do it in a Jayco 260BH where it has the 2 small closets on the other side of the bed. I mean, I guess you could make it work.
Of course, I lived in a fifth wheel for almost a year after I got married.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It was cool. I had no issues with it at all. I liked it. Yeah,
a lot of people do. And you're right, a lot of people are doing it now. I mean, look at all the RV parks that have popped up around the area.
No.
And they keep popping up. So...
we better move on with the show. I'm glad your trip went good, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. You seem very excited about it, and I like that.
It was very nice. 710.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
This is it.
Hospice of the Ozarks, they sponsor the morning prayer. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. Still a non-for-profit 501c3, there has never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care. This commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for the trip and making it home safely, and for all of my fellow travelers making it home safely, and just to continue with everybody that does work on the road and travel to their destination safely. And watch over our children and our first responders and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In this I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. You can give them a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about hospice care, palliative care, bereavement support, caregiver support, and volunteer opportunities or ways to support hospice. And they also have respite care. You're taking care of a loved one. You need a break. They can help you with that, because as Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others.
That's right. And it's okay to. So give them a call, 870-508-1771. Now let's hear a word from our sponsor, the Z-Team, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora, the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call, 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. The Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. For all your real estate needs, give them a call at 870-405-0793. You can go to retiredarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Isn't that right, Scooter?
I like that word, a plethora.
Plethora. They've got a lot of videos about our area. You know, they're our neighbors, then they want to see you in Walmart or Harps or just any kind of store and say, hey, there's Bob and Linda Zadora.
That's my realtor.
That's right. They love that stuff. They've won a lot of awards for their customer service. I mean, presidential awards, double diamond awards,
their
whatever
office
they call
is packed. And they've earned them. That's the best part.
Yeah. When somebody buys a home, Century 21 will send out a survey, see how their realtor did. And it's the ultimate compliment when you fill that out and send it in that they did a great job. As a person in sales all my life, nothing feels better than
it's easier to get somebody to write out a negative than a positive review, by far.
Most definitely. Although I try to do a review every once in a while on something that I get that I thought was great. But you got to be careful with that, because then lots of people from that review ask lots of questions. And that's okay, too. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and this beautiful view of the White River.
It's actually clear today.
Was it real foggy yesterday?
Yes. There's a boat going down.
Yeah, there is.
The bottom left.
They're just living their best life.
I know. Man, let's see if we can get it on this.
Oh,
I'm barely seeing it. It's
just down at the tip.
Yep.
That is the beautiful White River and Color, Arkansas. There it goes.
Right. We'll switch back to here so you can talk about it.
You can see they have two beautiful views. One, the still shot showing the horseshoe bend, and the other one will zoom in and out different areas. Oh, boat's moving again. That would be so cool if it was on it and it was catching a fish. I would just be like, that's why we live here. If you love the outdoors, catch that fish, buddy. I hope you have a wonderful day. It's really cool. But if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give the Z-Team a call, 870-405-0793. Look at how green that is. Mm-hmm. But those cameras are awesome.
It is bright green.
Yeah, it is. There's the weather rock. Now, if you see white on that, what is it?
Snowing.
That's right.
If it's wet, that means it's raining.
And if you can't see it?
That means it's nighttime and it's too dark.
Or it's foggy.
Or it's foggy.
We'll
go with that, too.
You wake up in the morning, you want to see what it's like outside? Go to retiredarkansas.net. Find these beautiful views. Which, I didn't have any fog on the way in this morning, did you?
I had a little bit on the way in, yeah.
Little? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Be careful if you run into the fog. Just slow down. No reason to try to drive through fast. Let's take a look at the weather, brought to you by the Z-Team. Mountain Home at 57, Harrison at 57, Batesville at 57, Yellville at 55, Marshall at 54, Salem at 59, Mountain View at 57, Calico Rock at 57, West Plains, Missouri at 58, Springfield at 59, Poplar Bluff at 62, and St. Louis at 62. Okay, there's one thing I'll say about my travels, and that's when you get through St. Louis, you breathe a sigh of relief, because, buddy, the roads just cut here, cut there. You better be on the ball.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I agree. Yeah. I've been there.
I tell you what. National Weather Radar. Let's back this up just a little bit. It shows activity in Missouri, a little bit in New Mexico, some parts of Texas, up in Columbus, or north of Columbus, Ohio. You can see as it stretches out through the day, it goes into Kentucky, parts of Illinois, and Indiana. It looks like it stays in Missouri, though. Let's get real close here. You can see it kind of swirls around. What's it doing, Scooter? It's not really like moving. It's just...
No, it's just circling on itself.
Circling on itself.
And then it builds up through the
Yeah.
Arkansas at the, well, I couldn't tell the time of it, but.
Here, we'll just bounce right there. It looks like after now, right around noon, near Batesville and Jonesboro, across the east side of the state, but it's kind of weird how it's not really like moving in progression. It just kind of grows in areas.
Nice little swirl pattern.
Nice little swirl. I hope they don't get a tornado. Tornado. Watches and warnings. You can see that there's dense fog advisories over the most of Arkansas and the southern part of Missouri, over into Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama. They're all covered up. 7-day forecast now until 9 a.m. Dense fog advisory today. We've got areas of fog, then showers likely at 60%, high of 72. Tonight we've got a chance of showers, then partly cloudy at 30%. Chance of showers at 30%, low of 54. Friday we got a high of 73, mostly sunny.
It didn't update, did it?
It didn't. How come it's...
I don't know.
That's strange.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh. Hello, my friend.
I don't know what happened.
That was weird.
That was weird. Okay.
Friday is mostly sunny, high of 73. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 46. Saturday, we have sunny, high of 73. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low of 49. Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 73. Sunday night, we got mostly cloudy, and then a slight chance of thunderstorms at 20%, low of 56. Let's see if it... Oh, look at that. Is it just a minute or a second or two behind? Yeah, that's what it is. Pollen count. Tree pollen moderate. Grass pollen very high. Ragweed none. Norfolk Lake water levels at 569.41. Level is 17.41 feet above full pool. And they're generating 1. Bull Shoals Lake water levels at 679.77. And level is 20.77 feet above full pool. And they're generating 3. And that is a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. Go to retardarkansas.net. Find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Yeah. Oh, and those beautiful views of the White River.
There you go.
And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When you're
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This part of community news is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. You can't miss them. A sea of orange Kubotas and blue New Hollands stretch from one end of the lot to the other. Isn't that right, Scooter?
They have got tractors from one end to the other, and they've got the new tilt trailers. I like those, so that's pretty cool. If you had a big tractor, that would be the way to load it right there.
That's how you want it. That's when I went and rented one. They had the tilt bed trailer because that skid steer is so heavy.
Oh yeah,
that you're not going to want to try to get that up on ramps. It'll bend them ramps.
Yeah, and then trying to keep it lined up on the ramps and all that. It's just nice to have those tilt bed trailers. It is.
You can utilize the whole trailer to get up on it.
And then they got the new construction equipment and
RTVs.
It's amazing what all they got out there in their parking lot.
Zero turns. You need parts and service. They got a big parts department. Go out and see the professionals. Talk to them. Tell them what you're looking to do. They'll point you in the right direction. Maybe let you take a little test drive.
Oh,
see
yeah.
what you think. Yeah. They've got specials still going on that's got 0% financing with approved credit. Use somebody else's money if you can. They're not going to charge you nothing. Give them a call, 870-425-3434. Go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com. Better yet, just go by and see them at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. All right, let's see what we got here. The Baxter County Veteran Benefit Fair is tomorrow. It's finally here, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Baxter County Fairgrounds, helping veterans and families with their earned benefits. Light lunches provided, vendors, door prizes, and a 5-power chair giveaway. So that'll be tomorrow at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. Let's see what we got here. Try to go by date. Let's see, the Paul Bunyan Breakfast, Saturday, May 10th. So that'll be this weekend, serving from 7:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. at the St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church, located at 249 Dyer Street. Portion of the proceeds will go to benefit the Call of Baxter County. It's all you care to eat: scrambled eggs, biscuit and gravy, pancakes, sausage links, coffee and juice, all brought to your table on china with silverware. You can get a takeout order. You can visit kfc.org for more information. Let's see here. Monday, May 12th, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., there is a meatloaf dinner, and that'll be at the Alley White American Legion Post, Unit 52. They're located at 717 Market Street here in Mountain Home, and it'll be meatloaf, mashed potatoes and gravy, a roll with butter and drink, and dessert. $10 for adults, $5 for kids 5 through 12. Dine in or take out. I love meatloaf. Do you love meatloaf?
I do.
I
do. And I just, we just had homemade meatloaf last night.
I just had it yesterday. I stopped at the Cracker Barrel.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I haven't eaten there in a long time.
Oh, so good.
My wife made some great meatloaf last night.
Excellent. Have you had the Harps meatloaf for lunch on Monday?
They have it on Mondays,
Meatloaf Monday.
Meatloaf Monday.
Oh, so good. All right. Michael Cavanaugh, the music of Billy Joel and Elton John, May 15th. Start time at 7 p.m. at The Shed. You can get tickets at theshed.com. And this guy, really impressive. I guess he started out on Broadway musical Moving Out, and that's where Billy Joel saw him and was like, you know what? Let's do something together. And they did. So he'll be coming May 15th at The Shed. And we have the Pancake Fundraiser at the Alley White American Legion Post, Unit 52, 717 Market Street, Mountain Home, Arkansas, Saturday, May 24th from 7:30 to 11 a.m. $10 for adults, $5 kids 5 through 12. All you can eat: pancakes, sausage, biscuit and gravy, coffee, and orange juice. Free for World War II and Korean War veterans. Free for military and LEO EMT in uniform. Proceeds go to assist local veterans and their families. So that'll be May 24th. And the Mountain Home Military Service Sisters have their meeting May 23rd at noon at Black Sheep Barbecue Smokehouse and Grill in Yellville, Arkansas. Won't you join them for that? And the save the date, Hospice of the Ozarks, a Night of Hope Gala and Fundraiser, Saturday, June 7th, 5:30 p.m. at The Shed. Join them for a Kentucky Derby themed evening of cocktails, dinner, silent auction, and live entertainment. All of the proceeds go to benefit Hospice of the Ozarks. Invitation and ticket sales coming soon. I'd hope they're probably going by now. You can give them a call, 870-508-1771, or email rrainer@hospiceoftheozarks.org. And the 3-person scramble, ASU Mountain Home Charity Golf Classic, that'll be June 7th and 8th, a Saturday and Sunday. You can go to asumh.edu/golf for more information about that. And there's a lot going on those 2 days, so you'll want to go to asumh.edu/golf. Sign up for that, and that's all I got. Scooter, you got anything?
No, you took up all the time.
I did. That's how I roll. That's a look at your community news. Brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. We'll take a break. Come back with
we got Allyson Dewey.
Allyson Dewey, school superintendent.
Coming up next.
Yay!
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's a liquidation.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Allyson Dewey, school superintendent here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. I haven't been here in a while, it feels like. I've had all special guests.
And that's okay. We love the special
guests are nice.
Yeah, they are.
They're different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you have students come in, that's a lot of fun.
That probably increases the viewership like tenfold.
Oh, definitely.
Because kids are cool.
Yeah. All the parents are watching that.
Yeah. Grandparents.
Yeah.
Putting
aunts,
on Facebook.
uncles,
Yeah.
brothers and sisters being jealous because
they're on TV. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're almost done with the school. You're
students,
around.
That's right.
Students are almost done.
Students and then teachers.
We'll
get a little break.
Mm-hmm. My Carla will finally get a little break.
She's going to get a little break. Well deserved.
Definitely.
Our folks work hard all year long.
They do.
And
I could not be an educator. I'll just say that.
They're winding down. So state testing is almost done. Our last building is finishing up on state testing. We are doing some AP testing over the next few days, and it truly is winding down. We've got about 200, and they've ordered 298 diplomas.
Okay.
Have a couple they're trying to pull across the finish line, but I definitely know that we will have 290 plus walk across that stage.
Dang.
On Friday, the
good.
16th. Is my date correct? I know it's next Friday.
The 16th it is.
Friday the 16th. So that week is full of events and opportunities for kids and families to celebrate their seniors. Still wrapping up some banquets.
And weather permitted, it'll be out on the
Weather
field?
permitted, outside. We went ahead, it's been touch and go the past couple of years with rain. So we went ahead and published a rain date early on this year. It is scheduled for 7 o'clock Friday night, the 16th on the field. If for some reason there's rain, we will push back to Saturday at 10 a.m. on the field. If there's rain on Saturday, after rain on Friday, we'll have to go inside.
Yeah.
But we just pack the house to a point that inside is just so very uncomfortable. And, I'm thankful we have the gym that we have, and we have overflow, but folks want to see their kids and their grandchildren and their family members walk across the stage, and outdoors in our situation currently is the way to do that.
Yeah. I think, was it last year that it was indoors, I think? We
were able to do outdoors, but it was touch and go. It was the year before. Came a downpour. They pivoted the last second. We started hauling chairs in, and it poured. So thankful that that call was made, and folks do want it outside. They really, really do. And so do we as a district. So it is, I've been watching weather since the 14-day forecast came out. Right now, it looks okay. So
I think we'll be
hopeful we'll be outdoors.
It's going to be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. I graduated inside at Mountain Home High School, and you know what? Still graduated.
I know, right? Still got the diploma.
Still have diplomas the same.
But we've had
we
enough
hand
rain.
it to you.
April was all the rain. May is getting a little scattered here and there, but I'm.
It's about time.
I need to open my pool.
It's time. It's time for the rain to stop.
Yeah, very good. We have Teacher Appreciation Week and also Nurse Appreciation.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys have been doing a lot of things for them.
And one of the things, just kind of a shout out to our community for supporting our teachers in the way they do. They have made Teacher Appreciation Week so very nice for our folks, whether it's snacks in the Teachers Lounge, or I saw where the NHS, the National Honor Society at the high school, had bought gift cards, and there were drawings each day, so the high school teachers were coming in and picking those up. There's just a lot of folks in this community that pour into teachers, and this is a great week to do that. I wish we need to do it every day, but this week, just a special shout out to all those educators that are making a difference in the lives of our kids, and that in turn makes a difference in the lives of families, that in turn, the community. So very, very important folks.
Definitely.
Nurse Appreciation Day was actually yesterday.
Yeah, I see
believe.
the post.
So couldn't do what we do without our nurses. They probably some of them have the closest relationship with our students. We do have some medically fragile kids as well. So they're doing some things that they work hard, and they put the miles on too. We did lose our nurse Sue from the high school. She had been gone most of this year, but had lost her fight with cancer, but she had been with us since 2011, 2012. I don't want to say the wrong year, but she'd been with us a long time. Had all three of mine go through her high school nurse's office. So she definitely will be missed.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but what a legacy. She took care of kids every single day of her career in Mountain Home, and just thankful for her and thankful for the 7 school nurses that we do have.
Most definitely. And thankful for all the teachers that put in all the hard work. Your break is coming soon. You deserve it.
Countless hours.
Believe me.
And it's, not just educating, it's those needs outside the classroom that they're also helping fill.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. The last day of school is May 23rd, and I noticed that, some things going on during the summer. Junior Bomber Theater Camp, June 16th through the 20th for 3rd and 8th grade.
3rd through the 8th grade, yes.
So that'll be fun. We just went and watched one of the plays. What was it? It was
rotten. Something.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
It was hating on William Shakespeare.
Didn't they?
And it was really good.
Job.
And I'm not a musical guy. Believe me, if somebody asked me, the last thing I want to watch is a musical.
It's so good.
But they did a great job.
They sure did. Matthew Wise is our new theater teacher. He actually is a alumni, but he'd been in New York for a couple of years teaching drama at a middle school there in New York City, in Manhattan. I don't know if you noticed on the program, our own Karen Maupin, who just retired last year, who has built that program to, I say there's something for everything, something for every student, right? Yeah. In our high school, and that's one example, and Karen Maupin, I believe, has had a huge impact on that theater program. Well, she was Mr. Wise's teacher.
Wow.
Yeah, so she came back. I don't know if you noticed in your program, but she came back and helped with the music.
That's cool.
So she was a part of the musical as well.
Full circle.
Full circle.
That's awesome.
Great performance. Fantastic performance.
It was a lot of fun. You have Brian Mallett football camp. Yeah, 6:10, and that'll be 9 to 11:30 a.m. So that's good. It's in memory of Brian Mallett, I guess.
Do that each year.
Yeah. And then for sports, track is going to the state tournament.
Track is going to the state tournament. Back up on those summer activities. A lot of those are on our Facebook.
Yes.
If anybody's looking for those, you'll also see the basketball camps. I believe there's a softball camp. Also, we are having a summer enrichment this year. You did have to already sign up for that, but it's on Wednesdays from 8 to 11:30. We will be doing that with our K through 5th graders. So we're excited about that. That's the first year we've tried to do that.
Yeah.
There are lots of things for our families during the summer. Also, remember, our public library has great summer reading programs. The most important thing that our families can do with our kids over the summer is get a book in front of them.
Yeah.
Have them read something. Get them off the iPad. Get them off the video games. Every day, put something in front of them to read. And it doesn't have to be laborious. It just needs to be something. Get print in front of your kids.
Yeah, it can be quick stories.
Absolutely. And talk to them. Communicate, because that's definitely something else that we've noticed has changed over the years. We got to talk to our kids, too.
Yeah, definitely. Good summer stuff.
Lots of summer stuff.
Now, let's see. If you've got an FFA kid, they're having their banquet May 15th at Real Life Church. It'll be dinner at 6:30, awards at 7. You can purchase a ticket for $7. For information and tickets, contact Josh Baker, Jackie
Albright,
Carson White, Tyler Lewis, or Owen Carpenter.
I believe NJROTC has their banquet Friday evening. That's going to be a really nice event for those kids.
You guys have so much that you've posted. It's hard to
There's
find
a
everything.
lot. Yes, we did
through their Facebook.
We did have the Athlete of the Year, Jim Holstead, Athlete of the Year. Mike and Susan Stockton helped put that event on, and that award this year went to Eli Rawls, and I believe the media voted. I believe some folks from here may have voted for that. They have the 4 finalists, and then the media has an opportunity to choose. Lots of good stuff going on.
Right. Yeah, there's the Junior Bomber Theater Camp one. Very good. Okay, so sports. Track tournament.
Track's going today to the state finals, state championship track meet. And they are looking to bring home a win. So we will all be watching. I kind of got chills. We're going to be holding our breath throughout the day. We have fantastic track coaches. If I try to list them all, I'm going to make a mistake.
It's okay.
But Noah Shagnon is the head coach. He works with Will Norris, who, as you know, is our head cross-country coach, but he helps with track. His wife, Tilda Helgeson, who's at the junior high, she helps with our sprinters. Philip Goodwin, our assistant high school principal, he helps with track. And Andy Allman, I know, works with field events. And I'm confident I've probably missed somebody, but I just know those coaches do a fantastic job with those students. And track and field has a lot of kids.
Yeah. And they do real well.
They order
every year.
Yes. And probably one of the most under-publicized sports. You don't pay a fee to go in and watch them. But there's 50 kids. I mean, there's a lot of kids on those male and female teams, and they're always ordering new. They have to order more, what do they call them, singlets, tops, jerseys, because there are so many kids.
Yeah.
So they do a really, really good job.
Well, and if you play other sports as well, I mean,
you can do track.
Track is very good for your cardio and your breathing. Kirsten played soccer all of her life, and she also ran track, and it helped with soccer because of learning how to run the 400-meter relay and breathe, control your breathing, and
There's lots of records have been set by our track kids this season. We do have some conference championships. We did not win conference championships, and come to find out there's a lot of math involved with track. Who knew? You get points for certain events, and once you get on a state level, things even out a little differently. So fingers are crossed that those guys bring it home today, and I have no doubt that they will be heavy contenders for that.
Yeah, good luck to y'all.
Yeah,
have
it'd be
a
great.
good time. Where's that going to be?
Central Arkansas.
Arkansas. That's okay. Somewhere near.
Bologna, Searcy, somewhere.
Okay, very good. Let's see, softball state tournament.
We'll head to next week.
Next week?
Next week. We'll finish up today. Lady Bomber softball finishes today, regular season or conference season in Greenwood. I'm trying to get that third spot, but for sure in fourth.
Passes through Greenwood, though.
Passes through Greenwood.
Yeah.
And then the fourth plays Benton, more than likely. And they are Central Arkansas salty. So, anyway,
yes, they are.
It'll be a battle, but our girls have done some things that they can do it.
Yeah, they can pull it out. Very good.
Boys are done. Boys baseball finished up Tuesday night was senior night. Soccer, they are touch and go. I think girls and boys both. For sure the girls need a win today.
Right.
To go to the state tournament. So
very good. About 7:45, we're going to go ahead and take our last break.
You got it.
All right, we'll be back.
It's a liquidation closeout at Sleep Mart. All 2024 Flex Steel recliners now 50 to 70% off retail. Plus, Sleep Mart will pay the tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart for the liquidation closeout today at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
Sleep Mart's liquidation closeout is on. All 2024 mattresses are 50 to 70% off retail, and we're paying the sales tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home for the liquidation closeout today.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, visiting with Allyson Dewey, school superintendent. You know, when you get towards the end of the year, you think, all right, I'm kind of relaxed and everything's slowing down, and it doesn't. It seems to be the busiest.
It is the busiest time of the year. You just kind of hold your breath and get on for the ride. Go along for the ride. Is that what they say?
Definitely.
At this point, that's kind of where we are. Personally, I also have a junior. So she's trying to wrap things up, going to Germany with the GAP program. And
that's awesome.
We are one day at a time. We had to have a little sit down and say, okay, one day at a time. What can we do today? What can we get done this week? Because it can get, and I know families all across the area and all across the country feel the exact same way. Yeah. There's just a lot, and it's all good stuff.
Yeah, it is.
It is all good stuff.
Yeah. Finishing up with sports.
That's right.
You have
and
graduation,
celebrations. I mean, it's all the good stuff.
Yeah.
It's just all at once.
Definitely.
So.
Very good. Well, with it being Teacher Appreciation Week, we were talking about the video during break. We were talking about the video that you have of Carol Wegerer. She's actually my favorite teacher from back when I was in high school, and she is the president of Baxter County Retired Teachers Association. and she got with AARP, and they did a little video, so
Yes.
I thought we'd show.
So the National Retired Teacher Association came to Mountain Home with AARP and did a feature on the Baxter County Retired Teachers Association. Ms. Weger is representing several of them in the video, but this really, I talked to Ms. Weger, and she's very humble, and she said, this is about Baxter County Retired Teachers Association, and they definitely invite anybody out there that is a retired teacher in Baxter County to join them. And it is just a beautiful video about what they do in our community, and it's fun to watch because those that are familiar with teachers in Mountain Home will see several familiar faces.
Very good.
As they watch the video.
Excellent. All right, Scooter, let me get this ready for you.
All
right, you ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
You're not done till you stop breathing. Retirement isn't the end, it's just another stage of your life.
I'm Carol Wegerer. I taught 40 of my 46 years in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
If someone were coming from New York City or Los Angeles, there's going to be a real culture shock here. When you want to retire, you do need community. The Baxter County Retired Teachers Association, an amazing organization that keeps teachers together, encouraged not just socialization, but service projects, because we all can be part of that in some way. We've emphasized doing things with the schools where we felt we could make the biggest impact. And as retired high school teachers, it brought us back home.
Hello, oh my gosh. Oh, great to run into you, yes. You're never used to doing.
I know a lot of kids who do come in here. If they don't have winter jackets or winter clothes, they can come in here and get whatever they need. Kids having the freedom to come and pick out their own clothes, not worry about price. Everybody deserves to have an option.
Our main goal through LT Thrift Store is to teach students what it feels like to give. And of course, Lucas Todd espoused every single thing we're trying to teach students and make important to them.
Police say 17-year-old Lucas Todd was killed Thursday morning in a pedestrian traffic accident. Todd was hearing impaired and about to enter his last year at Mountain Home High School.
I've seen student population lose students. It's devastating. They're struggling just being teenagers, and now they've got to struggle with a loss that makes no sense to them. And that Lucas Todd thrift store gave them a means of dealing with the grief they had.
His heart was all about, what can I do for other people? And we want to teach that to the students helping us through the store.
Hey!
I think all teachers want to improve the lives of kids, and you don't lose that just because you aren't working in a classroom anymore.
I would tell anybody going into retirement, find a passion, encourage doing things in your community and doing things with students. There's a lot of places that would say, we have that in our community, but I do think we need more kindness. I would like to think that people will look back and say, I cared enough to make their world a little better place.
Very good. Whoa. Caught you by surprise, didn't I, Scooter?
There you go.
That was an excellent video.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Really proud of the work they do.
Yeah, and that thrift store really is needed. You know, a lot of area kids during the winter time really could use a winter coat. Food is, I hate to say, is a big thing around here. You know, we have Jeff Quick that'll come in and talk about the North Central Arkansas Food Bank and just everybody that gets involved to help feed people that need it.
Yeah, food insecurity, even amongst our students, is something that if you're not close to the situation, you don't realize that it's actually happening.
Yeah.
But it is. And we have 98 students, I believe is the current number, that are considered homeless in the district. Now, that doesn't mean that they're all sleeping in a tent somewhere. They may be doubled up. Mm-hmm. They may be couch hopping. And doubled up meaning more than one or two families living in a single dwelling.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of need in our community, and groups like Baxter County Teachers Association are stepping in, and pretty special group of folks. And I believe some of the comments on Facebook were inviting, other teachers in the area that are retiring or have retired to come join them.
Yeah.
So, and Carla talks to you about food and the needs of kids.
Yeah.
So lots of needs, lots of opportunity for those in our community that want to step up and volunteer time, donate, make donations. We appreciate it, and we'll use it to take care of kids.
Yeah, and we have a lot of people that do this.
We sure do.
When somebody talks about the need, there's usually somebody that steps up to fill it. So.
You bet.
Well, what would you say was your favorite part of this year, and what are you looking forward to next year?
Favorite part of this year?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed getting to go with NJROTC. I went to the christening of the USS Arkansas. That was a pretty special event.
Definitely.
Definitely something that I am completely unfamiliar with, but there's a lot of tradition and history in building boats, christening boats, and then they'll commission the boat, and that was quite an honor to get to see our kids. It brings tears to your eyes.
Yeah.
To watch our kids standing there with the flag and presenting it for, thousands of people. An amazing event. The play was fantastic. Our awards assemblies are fantastic. Getting to go sub at the elementary library at Nelson Wilkes, did that, 6, 7 times this year.
Yeah.
Just the best part of school, I sat down with each of our administrators over the past month and said, okay, what is the very best thing about your job? And every single one of them starts with kids.
Yeah.
Because they are the best part of our job.
Yeah. And I'd hope that'd be the answer.
Yes, absolutely. And when you're serving kids, like I said before, you're serving families.
Yeah.
And teachers touch lives, schools touch lives, and we truly are in the business of taking care of kids.
Very good. And so next year, anything that you want people to know about? Anything you're looking forward to? Any changes going to be made?
Probably not changes that are big enough. I'm a consistency gal.
Sure.
And so I do have to, when I start thinking outside the box, I do have to push a little, not going to lie. But I hope that we just continue along the path that we are. There's an increased sense of accountability amongst our teachers, as far as we always have been responsible for student education, but that needs to be our priority.
Yeah.
And I hope that our teachers feel that that's a priority, but with that comes an increased sense of accountability for the education of each and every kid in this community. And so I do think that we've kind of shifted a little more that direction, I hope. That doesn't mean these other things aren't important, but our number one has to be reading and writing and math for our kids.
I think you can say that across the country.
I hope so.
That some of it's fallen by the wayside, and it was the cause of COVID and people having to stay home, and education test scores dropped.
They did, but we are starting to come back up.
Yeah.
We had, for the first time in 3 or 4 years, our junior ACT was over a 20% composite. 20-point composite. I think it was 20.3. Not high enough. But you know what? I'll take that over an 18.7 any day.
Sure.
Because that shows that we are improving what we're doing with students. I do believe that we will show an increase in our test scores this year. There's just an increased sense of importance to what we're doing with students.
Yeah.
So hope everybody can get behind us and support us. No cell phones next year. That's a huge change. Our kids will not have cell phones. And that is not a Mountain Home rule. That is a state of Arkansas rule.
Yeah. Well, and some parents will be like, how do I get a hold of my kid? Call the office.
Call the office.
Just like it did back in the 90s when I was in school.
Right. And, there are emergencies and there are cases where kids will have phones. But those are going to be far and few between, and they will be special circumstances. Our kids get the opportunity to go to school without Snapchat. They get
cause big problems.
8 hours a day.
Very
where
good.
they don't have to worry about that.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us. It's always good to see you.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
And I can't even believe I'm going to say this, but I'll see you in June.
I know, right?
June. It's a long time.
Thank you all for watching. You have yourself a good day.